found this beautiful chickweed outside today. I was clearing one of the beds in preparation for no dig, and I raked up the ground after the potatoes had been harvested, and to my delight I found this beautiful chickweed, and I'm going to dry it out now, spread it out over the trays, put it into the dehydrator and store it. I might powder it or just use it once it dries to make beautiful chickweed soap. First I will need to make a chickweed oil, which I will then use in the soap. It has become nice and crisp in the dehydrator, and I'm now going to break it up and store it in a container. The ingredients that I'm going to need are, I'm going to use organic shea butter, organic virgin coconut oil, organic cacao butter, I have organic olive oil, organic castor oil, and my essential oil today is going to be geranium. Just turn it there, so it's geranium oil. And I'll need some distilled water, I'll need a hand blender, I'm going to need my caustic soda, and again I have my safety gear, my gloves and glasses. As we know, caustic soda is very toxic, so keep it away from the eyes and keep it away from your hands, and always work in a well ventilated area and hold your head back from any fumes that might be rising or gases that might be rising up when you combine the caustic soda with your distilled water. I also will need 2 pounds over the hob, and into those I'm going to place 2 glass containers to melt down, first of all, my solid oils, and in the second container I'm going to melt down and combine my liquid oils. And I also have, which is really good, I've started to use a website called Soap Calc, and into that you can put in all the ingredients that you're going to use in your soap and work out the percentages. It's very simple to use it, even though this spreadsheet looks quite complicated, but you put in essentially the quantity of oils that you're going to use in your mixture, and in this one it's 1,000 grams, and from that then you'll break it down into the percentage of each of the 5 oils you're going to use, and they're all set out there. So 25% coconut oil, 15% shea butter, 10% coconut oil, 45% olive oil, 5% castor oil. and that's a percentage of the total amount, which is 1,000 grams. And from there it will work out for you what are the quantity of distilled water you need to use, which will be 380 grams. Your lye solution will be 138, so I'll round that up to 139 grams. And your fragrance, you can put in up to 31 grams of your essential oil. But anywhere from 10 to 30 grams would be more than enough. So that's it. You get a lovely breakdown. You can add additional notes online, and you can save up to 8 recipes, soap recipes on Soap Calc. So it's well worth logging in there and seeing and experimenting and playing around with different recipes, or the water quantity and the lye ratio to get that correct before you make your soap. Measure out 139 grams. I'm working here at the sink at the moment. I have my plastic container with my water measuring 380 grams. And into that, I'm just going to place very, very quickly, I'm going to tip in my lye solution, which measures 139 grams. I'm standing well back from it, and I'm just going to mix and combine them both together. Do not place your head over this container, as gases will be rising from the surface and you really do not want to inhale them. Now into that solution, so that's going to heat up really rapidly. And I also have with me a digital thermometer, and we'll need that throughout the process, just when combining the oils. So into that I'm going to place, so I'm taking my chickweed. Now I showed you at the start chickweed powder, but I'm actually going to change it for a slightly larger leaf. It's not powdered, it's just broken down with my hand, and it's chickweed, and I'm going to use this one here, the larger pieces, 2 tablespoons of dried chickweed herb. So it's great to save out little quantities, and then you have them to hand when you need to make soap or face cream. So I'll take 1 and 2. There's nothing really left in it, there is only 2 tablespoons. 2, and the heat of the lye solution will extract both the colour and the medicinal value of the herb. So I'm just going to leave that in the sink to do its thing, and I don't need to come back to it until I have my oils melted. I have measured out my solid oils and placed them in a glass container, and dropped that glass container into a saucepan of boiling water and leave it to set on a low heat for about 10 minutes so that they can liquefy, and the same with the liquid oils. So the liquid oils consist of my olive oil along with castor oil, and the solid oils are a mix of shea butter, cacao butter, raw coconut oil. Leave them over the heat for about 10 minutes. now this here is the moment of truth. So it has been resting out for about 3 days. Now there we have it, that's lovely. Okay. Right, so that's my block of chickweed soap, and I'm simply going to just cut it down into 2 centimeter blocks. Right, place my soap on it, and off we go. And there we have our beautiful first chickweed soap. Very happy with that. Three, 4, and again chickweed, it's got so many chickweed. It's a fantastic soap and it has so many medicinal values. Chickweed can be used like spinach in our food, so it's very nutritious for the body, and it's a great way to get it into the body internally if you have any kind of inflammation inside, or irritation or weakness in the stomach or bowel, or if you have weakness in the lung area. It's very good for coughs, colds, pleurisy, any kind of chest complaint. And it's also, the juice of chickweed can also be used in the case of ear infection. You can also add it to your bath and have a chickweed bath. It's another way of using the herb externally for inflammation. And remember that the skin is porous, so it will also absorb what you expose it to. So while lying in the bath, it's also going into the body through the skin. So it's excellent for external application in a cream or a salve. You can also use it if there's any form of inflammation on the skin, if there's cuts, wounds, and you need the body needs a bit of support to heal and regenerate cells. Chickweed in the form of an ointment or cream can be really beneficial. But in this case we've made soap, so again it's going to cleanse and calm and soothe the skin as you shower, take a bath or wash your hands, whatever the case may be. But it's a healing soap and something that's going to assist the body, support the body, and you will see the healing benefits of the soap. Plus you have peace of mind knowing that you're not putting chemicals on your skin. It's pure and natural in all the ingredients that have been added, and most of all, you have participated in the production of this product. You have gathered chickweed from your garden. Hopefully you'll be able to find it. So it's like reaching out to nature and bringing nature in to assist you and support you and help you. So be intentional about what you do in your home and the products that you use on the body and the skin, and that intention will carry through into supporting the body to heal, restore, rejuvenate. There we have it, 16 bars of beautiful homemade healing soap, chickweed soap. Calming, soothing, nourishing, supportive in all aspects. Ways to package your soap, you can use these little net bags. They're really good in the shower for washing the body. Another beautiful way to store it is in these little these little bags. And there we have a lovely gift for somebody. 2 ways of packaging it. But first we need to leave it out on wire trays in a dark room, out of direct sunlight, somewhere that's nice and airy where the air can circulate around it for about 4 to 6 weeks. And over that period of time the lye solution will become inactive, and it is then safe to use this product on the skin, and it will offer healing and support in all areas.